Good morning, guys. Mike, aka Crypto Jewels. I'm going to go over Trias. I'm going to get into some detail on this thing as to where I think we're going to be going in the short term, and also I will talk about my macro view as well. So don't bail out on the video early. Stay and watch the whole thing. I think I'll have a lot of valuable information in here. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I do this for entertainment and educational purposes only, so don't blindly follow anything I do. Let's hop in. All right, from a macro standpoint, this is how I'm seeing Trias. I am seeing this entire structure here, this first up wave here as a one, a macro one, and then the rest of this structure right now, I'm viewing it as a basically a running flat is the way I have this thing mapped out. So that's what I see right now. This entire structure in this box is a corrective wave. This is the macro 2 correction. So you got your 1, 2. Once this finishes, where I see this thing finishing is anywhere from $3.75 all the way up to $5.75. That's where I see that thing finally reversing and then making its way up to its macro 3 target at $260, and eventually its macro 5 target, above $400. So let's dive into where I think this thing is going in the short term. All right, so I see this leg down from this C here, which happens to be the B wave, and then you'll have one final C wave down. I see this structure right now unfolding in 5 waves, which is the orange count. So you got a 1, an A, B, C to make your 2, and then you have a sub-micro. We're in the sub-micro 5-wave structure of this micro 3-wave structure. So we've already done our 1, 2, 3, and I believe we are currently in our 4 wave, and then we'll have one more final a 5th wave down to create our 3. So how I see that unfolding, guys, is like this. All right. So this entire structure, this 4-wave structure, you got your 3, your A, B, C to create your W, your A, B, C to create your X, and then you'll have an A, B, C to create your Y, which this will be a double 3 WXY complex correction pattern is what this thing is. And what I see it doing is we have got our 1, 2, 3. We are correcting on our little 4. Now this is a sub-micro wave count of this A wave. So you've got your A wave up, which I believe your A wave will go up to 1070 or so. Then you'll have your B wave down, which will correct all the way down. Let's see, I would imagine that thing to correct anywhere from 980 down to 960. So once we top up here, we'll correct back down here, and then we will finish our final C wave up to complete our Y, which will complete this 4-wave correction. I think that could go up to 1180 to $12. Once we get up there, I believe we will get rejected, and then we will have our final 5th wave down. Here, let me put that count on here because it looks like I took it off of the minute chart. So let's go back to the minute so you can see it. So there's our 5th wave to create our 3. So I believe our 3 will come all the way down anywhere from 575 to 650. And then we will have a fairly substantial bounce here to create our micro 4 wave of this entire C wave structure, which is a 5-wave structure. So you'll have your 4, and then you'll have one more 5th wave down. Now that 5th wave, depending on what the market looks like, guys, that 5th wave down could truncate. You could have a truncated 5th, which means that it does not pass the bottom of this 3rd. If the markets are looking strong and we're starting to reverse, just across the board, then I would imagine this thing will have a truncated 5th, and not go all the way down to my final target of, 375-ish. That is certainly a possibility, and it would not surprise me one bit. So once this, right now, the way I'm trading this, I bought back in around, I don't know, 9:30, I believe. I will be looking to sell around 12 bucks, 11.50 to $12. And then I will be looking to rebuy in this range here, 5.75 to 6.50. And then I will ride this up and I will sell, back around 9.80. And then I will look to buy back in, depending on what happens on a reversal, either in this zone for a truncated fifth, or if it goes blast through here, then I will anticipate, $4 and I will buy back there. Because ultimately, like I said before, guys, from a macro standpoint, I believe Trias is heading to, over $400 this cycle, guys. This cycle, I believe Trias will go to over $400 this cycle. And by this cycle, I'm talking about, it could be May, it could be June at this point, not entirely sure. But I believe that before we have our mega bear market, I believe Trias will hit over $500. Hope you guys enjoy the video. See y'all later.